Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and with Thor Week on its way, well, I'm calling it Thor Week because I'm reviewing mostly Thor stuff this week, and next week I'll review the third film. Well, I'm seeing the third film by the end of the week, but I'm going to start writing the review for that one after I see it, not right away, and I'll get it done on that Monday. And right now, I'm reviewing the second. I'm not, you guys, ladies and gentlemen, aren't losers. The sequel. Oh, if only kept the charm of the first one, mate. So, we're at the sequel of the movie Thor that was great in 2011 after the Avengers. Oh my, is it 2013? Oh my, are we gonna be deep in outer space? Are we gonna deep outer space? Oh, no. The battle is front and center Earth. The main villain is about as bland as a piece of cardboard. But according to both Geek Evolution, Thor the Dark World review, and their Simonson run review on that run, Malekith was apparently supposed to be more interesting than he was in this film. I can't believe they took a character that was apparently supposed to be more interesting and made him bland like a piece of cardboard, and it was Christopher Eccleston, the guy who played Doctor Who, and they turned him into a piece of blocky. Wait, no, that's racist. They turned him into a piece of malarkey. Much better. Ah, lordy. Thor is more or less the same in this movie. Oh yeah, and let's not forget them biceps. Oh yeah, the muscle scene. I mean, I'm no homo. I would totally smash that guy. Hangers worthy, by the way, with the scene in this movie. Loki remains the best aspect of this movie, just like the first movie. Odin becomes even more likable in this film, I find. But there's a scene where he's sacrificed off screen. The screens went to they want so desperately to be like Games of Thrones in this film. All the scenes, they use Jane as like Mary Jane in the Sam Raimi films. I know, because I reviewed that as in-depth of a trilogy as I can possibly do for a small-time geek channel. Or the Lana Lang of Smallville in the story. She has plot glue, essentially, to move the plot forward. And aside from the last shot in this film is skippable. This film is one of the rare MCU films that I think tries too hard to be funny with their sidekicks. I mean, even their sidekick has a sidekick. Their intern has an intern, and it's nowhere near the levels of Iron Man 3. Thank God. But he is a god, and in his brain that could be pushed aside. Selvig gets a little more wacky and crazy and delusional in this film than in the first film. But I mean, he's had a god in his brain, and him and Hawkeye, as introduced in the first Thor film and appeared in the Avengers, also got brain controlled. But they both got it at a different period of time and could both have different effects on different people. Clearly, it drove Selvig crazy, and it was used for much of the humor of the film. And he does have one great line. It's nice. I'm gonna say it's nice knowing the world's crazier than you are. I love that line. Best line in the film. It's off the brain action comedy. That's all it is. And the first film brought more to the table, but this one brings very little. There's not really much nuggets worth of wisdom from Malekith. He's just a placeholder of a villain. Heck, this film is just a placeholder to watch to get people piloted already for Age of Ultron. It adds nothing to the table. The only interesting thing, like I told you guys in the beginning, is Loki's last shot in this film. Otherwise, it's purely skippable. Some moments are funny, some are overused funny, and they have great use of some characters from the previous films. Otherwise, I would have failed this film. This film deserves a 5 out of 10. It deserves to be up there with Iron Fist, Iron Man 3, Marvel's, I already reviewed that. But because this is phase 2 of Marvel, and I'm being generous, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. It's not a bad film, but it's not a good film either. You watch it if you want to turn your brain off. That was my review of Thor the Dark World. I hope you all like it, enjoy it. It got broken down, very short and sweet.